Welcome to our channel, where we explore the hidden history and real market value of rare and collectible coins from around the world. Today's video is all about one of the most loved American coins, the 1958 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark, made of copper. If you are a coin collector or just curious about old money in your pocket, this video is for you. The Lincoln wheat penny was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, making it the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. The design was created by Victor David Brenner and quickly became one of the most iconic coins in American history. The 1958 Lincoln wheat penny is especially important because it was the final year of the wheat penny design. After 1958, the reverse design was changed to the Lincoln Memorial in 1959. This makes the 1958 penny the last chapter of an era that lasted nearly 50 years. Now let's talk about the no mint mark detail. A Lincoln wheat penny from 1958 with no mint mark means it was minted in Philadelphia. During that time, the Philadelphia Mint did not use a mint mark on coins. In 1958, a very large number of pennies were produced, but collectors still value well-preserved examples, especially because it is the last wheat penny ever made. This coin is made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. Because of its high copper content, the coin has a rich reddish-brown color when well preserved. Many collectors love the weight and feel of these classic copper coins, which are very different from modern pennies. On the front side of the coin, you will see Abraham Lincoln facing right, with the word Liberty on the left and the date 1958 on the right. Above Lincoln's head is the famous motto, "In God We Trust." On the reverse side, there are two wheat ears surrounding the words 1 cent and United States of America, with the Latin phrase e pluribus unum at the top. Now let's discuss the market value of the 1958 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark in good condition in today's market. If the coin is in good circulated condition, meaning it shows some wear but all details are still clear, its value is usually around $3 to $10. Coins with strong details, minimal damage, and a nice copper color can sell closer to the higher end of this range. If the coin is in very fine or extremely fine condition, its value can rise to around $10 to $20. Uncirculated examples, especially those with original red copper color, can be worth significantly more and may sell for $30 or even higher, depending on demand and overall eye appeal. The value of your coin depends on several factors, including condition, color, and whether the coin has been cleaned or damaged. Original, untouched coins are always more desirable to collectors. In conclusion, the 1958 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark is not just a simple 1-cent coin. It represents the end of a historic design, the beauty of classic American copper coinage, and a meaningful piece of U.S. history. If you have one in good condition, you may be holding a small but valuable treasure. Next coin. The 1955 Lincoln wheat penny made of copper, with no mint mark, and in good condition. The 1955 Lincoln wheat penny is an iconic coin from the United States of America. This coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why it carries no mint mark. At the time, Philadelphia was the main mint, producing millions of pennies each year for everyday use. This penny is made from a copper-based alloy consisting of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. Because of its high copper content, many collectors simply love the rich reddish-brown color these coins develop over time, especially when they are well preserved. On the front side of the coin, you can see the portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. This design was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate Lincoln's 100th birthday. Above Lincoln's head is the word Liberty, while the year 1955 appears on the right side. Along the top edge, you will notice the famous motto, "In God We Trust." The reverse side of the coin features two wheat ears surrounding the words 1 cent and United States of America. At the top of the reverse, the motto E pluribus unum is displayed. This classic wheat design is the reason collectors today refer to these coins as wheat pennies. The wheat ears symbolize prosperity and growth, reflecting America's agricultural strength during the early and mid-20th century. The year 1955 is especially famous among collectors because of the legendary 1955 double-die obverse penny. However, today we are focusing on the regular 1955 no mint mark Lincoln wheat penny, which is still highly collectible in its own right, especially in good condition. Now let's talk about the market value in today's coin market. A 1955 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark, in good circulated condition, usually sells for around $3 to $10, depending on how clear the details are and how much original copper color remains. If the coin is in very nice condition with minimal wear and strong details, its value can go even higher. Coins with better eye appeal, fewer scratches, and a more reddish tone are always more desirable to collectors. Another reason this coin is popular is its historical significance. It comes from a time when the United States economy was growing rapidly after World War II. These pennies were used in everyday life, passing through countless hands, which adds to their charm and story. If you own a 1955 Lincoln wheat penny, it is a good idea to store it properly. Keep it in a protective holder, avoid cleaning it, and protect it from moisture. Cleaning a coin can actually reduce its value, even if it looks shiny afterward. In conclusion, the 1955 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark is a classic American copper coin that combines history, beauty, and collectible value. Even in good condition, it remains a favorite among collectors and a great addition to any coin collection. Next coin. The 1952 Lincoln wheat penny made of copper. Let's uncover its history, design, and what it's actually worth in today's market. The Lincoln wheat penny is one of the most iconic coins ever produced by the United States. Introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. The wheat penny series continued until 1958, and the 1952 issue comes from the later years of this beloved design. The 1952 Lincoln wheat penny was minted in Denver, which is why you'll see a small D mint mark just below the date on the front of the coin. In 1952, the Denver Mint produced over 746 million pennies, making this coin fairly common, but still highly collectible, especially in good condition. This coin is composed of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. It weighs 3.11 grams and has a diameter of 19 millimeters. Because it was made before 1982, it contains a high copper content, which already gives it a base value beyond face value. On the obverse, or front side, you'll see a right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln. Above his head is the word Liberty, and to the right is the date 1952, with the D mint mark directly beneath it. The phrase "In God We Trust" appears along the top rim of the coin. The reverse side features two wheat stalks framing the words 1 cent in the center. Above that is United States of America, and at the very top, the motto E pluribus unum. This simple yet powerful design symbolizes America's agricultural roots and remains a favorite among collectors. Now let's talk about market value. A 1952 Lincoln wheat penny in good condition, meaning it has clear details but noticeable wear, is typically worth around 3 to 5 cents. In very fine condition, where most details are sharper, the value can range from 10 to 20 cents. If the coin is in extremely fine to uncirculated condition, with strong details and minimal wear, it can be worth anywhere from 50 cents to $2. Brilliant uncirculated examples with original red copper color can sell for $5 or more, depending on eye appeal and grading. Coins with errors, such as off-center strikes, die cracks, or doubled features, can be worth significantly more and are highly sought after by collectors. In conclusion, the 1952 Lincoln wheat penny may not make you rich overnight, but it's a true piece of American history. Its copper composition, classic design, and connection to the post-World War II era make it a valuable addition to any collection. Always check your old pennies carefully, because even common coins can hold hidden value. Next coin. The 1946 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark. This coin represents the post-World War II era and remains a favorite among collectors around the world. The Lincoln wheat penny was first introduced in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln, making it the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical person. The design was created to celebrate Lincoln's 100th birth anniversary, and by 1946, this penny had already become an American icon. The 1946 Lincoln wheat penny was produced by the United States Mint in Philadelphia. Coins minted in Philadelphia carry no mint mark, which is why this coin appears without any letter below the date. Millions were struck, but condition plays a huge role in its value today. This coin is made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, giving it a rich reddish-brown tone that collectors love. On the front, you see Lincoln's dignified portrait with the words Liberty on the left and the date 1946 on the right. On the reverse side, two wheat ears surround the words 1 cent and United States of America, symbolizing prosperity and strength. The year 1946 is historically important. It was the first full year after World War II ended, and the United States was transitioning into a new era of peace and economic growth. Coins from this time reflect both stability and hope, making them especially meaningful to collectors. Now let's talk about market value. A 1946 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark in good circulated condition typically sells today for around 10 cents to 40 cents. If the coin is in very fine or extra fine condition with clear details and minimal wear, its value can rise to around 75 cents to $1. Uncirculated examples are where the excitement really begins. A well-preserved 1946 penny with strong luster can be worth between $5 and $15, depending on color and overall quality. Rare red copper examples in top mint state condition can sell for even higher prices at auctions. Collectors also look for errors, such as off-center strikes, die cracks, or double details. These mint errors can significantly increase the coin's value, sometimes reaching hundreds of dollars if the error is clear and verified. To protect your coin's value, always store it properly. Avoid cleaning it, as cleaning can reduce its worth. Instead, keep it in a coin holder or protective sleeve and handle it only by the edges. In conclusion, the 1946 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark is more than just a 1-cent coin. It is a piece of American history, a symbol of post-war recovery, and a timeless collectible made of real copper. Whether you are a beginner or a seasoned collector, this penny deserves a special place in your collection. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Stay tuned for more rare coins, historical stories, and real market values right here on the channel.